If you've got little to no morals, you can just pretend to be a multimillionaire until you actually have money. That's it, that's just how it works now. If you've been on Instagram at any point since like 2020, you'll have seen this type of content. The entire account will be focused around convincing people that they've made millions of pounds with Claude in the past 6 months, or they've managed to go from dead broke to having $100 million in the bank off 3 crypto trades. Obviously I'm exaggerating here, but that's their entire business model. Literally all they post will be vaguely inspirational quotes, and then the background video will be them driving around in a Lamborghini flexing a £500,000 watch. The whole business model is to try and make the viewer feel like shit, so they'll sit there thinking, hang on, how did this guy actually do that? But that's the problem, they never actually did. Everything that you see on these accounts is fake. It's all an absolute fabrication just to sell their course. The entire thing these guys play off is people watching their content and just feeling so bad about themselves that they want to change their life. And all of a sudden these guys appear with a $500 course that will teach you everything you need to know to change your life, make 300 million in the next 15 minutes. But the money they're promising, they've never seen. Literally everything is fake. In reality, the supercar they're driving is a rental split between 4 of their friends. And the 300 grand AP they've got on is actually a £200 replica. But I think that's the point I'm trying to make here. It is absolutely so easy to appear like a millionaire online. And that's what these guys play off. Literally anyone is capable of making an AliExpress account, typing in Chrome Hearts, and then waiting the 4 weeks or whatever it is for 16 t-shirts to turn up. It's absolutely fucking mental that we've reached a point in human evolution that there is an actual way of making money by just pretending to be rich. And I'm absolutely not discounting the fact that some people do make an absolute fucking killing off these things, be it app development with Claude or crypto, Forex or whatever, but 9 times out of 10 this is what's going on. There was some bloke arrested in Dubai for throwing fake dollars out of a rented Lamborghini for content, bought his mate to film it and everything. Just absolutely launching fake dollar bills out of the window of this Lamborghini, and a member of the public picks one up, sees "for film purpose only" written all over it. Somebody reported this and both of them spent time in jail for it. But every time you open Instagram, that's the type of thing you're dealing with. All of these things are just primarily designed to make you feel like shit so they can profit off it. Everything these accounts post is just trying to condition you into feeling like your life is shit and what you have just isn't enough. Then they come along with the magic bullet or fucking whatever that can make you a millionaire in the next 35 minutes. And to be fair, I can't actually fault people for falling for it. If you're not massively clued up on things like crypto or app development, it would be fairly easy to believe that these people sat on a balcony in Dubai with a MacBook Pro showing a load of Forex information do know what they're talking about. I mean, how did they get there in the first place if they didn't, right? But that's exactly the bit. They've split the Airbnb between 16 of their friends that are doing the exact same thing. And if you do for some reason buy the course, there will be absolutely nothing in there of value. From things I'm reading online, I'm not wasting the $300 to find out. Call me broke, I don't give a fuck. The information actually in the course will be the same information you can get from the Google AI assistant by googling, how do I start trading Forex, or how do I make an app with Claude Code. But I think that's exactly it. If you don't feel bad about preying on people that are genuinely desperate or genuinely feeling bad about themselves, then realistically you're not going to give a fuck about selling people a course that has no valuable information in it, really, are you? And the funniest thing is, these guys will back it to the ends of the earth. If anybody openly speaks out in the comments section about this is fake, or you're scamming, or that's a fucking rental, that's embarrassing, they'll either delete your comment, like some of them do, or they will go the complete opposite side and just drag fuck out of you. There's 2 fairly prevalent names in like British car culture that are mental for this. Not going to name names because I'll probably send 17-year-olds to my door, but even after being called out by the Financial Conduct Authority putting an official notice out saying this shit's a scam, it still gets pushed and people still unfortunately fall for it. I think that trading has become one of those buzzwords that people just assume will make you a shit ton of money in next to no time, which has only ended up that way because of these sort of posts. That the moment that someone they sort of look up to just because he has a nice car dangles something in front of their face saying, you can copy my trades, they just gravitate towards it thinking they're going to become the next fucking Elon Musk overnight. But oh, how does he have the cars if he's not good at trading? The reason this guy owns a GT3 RS is because he's charging people like you £6.99 a month to get into his Telegram chat where he shares nothing of value. Scary thing is, if people did a little bit of research into copy trading, they'd realise that it's just not worth doing. People running a scam like this will just cherry pick what accounts they want to show you, run multiple in the background. If one of them does good, they'll use that this month. The trading one's been going on for years. But the newest one is people yapping about how they build apps with Claude and make millions of pounds completely hands off. Their entire thing is to try and convince you that they've got Claude working like Jarvis, running a multi-billion-dollar company just completely autonomously, while the person who's paying for the tokens is in a club in LA spending $400 on a bottle of champagne with his Instagram handle printed onto it. And same as before, if you call these guys out, it'll be the generic answer of, I made a habit tracker in Claude and it's making me 300 grand a month. And to make it funnier, the course that they are going to sell you is written by Claude. So I guess if you look at that, it is making them a shit ton of money. Just not ethically. Had a quick look at the figures, and I think there's set to be about 1 million apps released onto the App Store this year. Majority of these are just getting 0 downloads. But in the end, it's never actually about the product or the stocks that they traded. Regardless of what it is, it's always the same funnel every time. If you can actually manage to convince people that you're fucking loaded online, and then dangle the carrot for a small price of $250, that you'll show them exactly how you did it, and they can do it too, there's going to be enough desperate people to fund the lifestyle that you actually want. You're just going to have absolutely no morals, enjoy picking on desperate people, and just wear the costume for long enough, I guess. I could talk on this for hours, but if you're still here, thank you very much for watching. Still very new at talking into a mic with no response, but hopefully I'll get there. Hope at least you've enjoyed hearing me complain about lifestyle LARPers and forex scams. Good luck in the upcoming LARPocalypse, fellas. See you later.